Hobbs for an interview.
Thank you, Mello. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2023, folks. My name is Jay Hobbs, and I'm joined by davidtki, who's going to be running Superhot VR for us a little bit later. How you doing, David?
Doing all right. A little bit nervous, but, you know, I've been there before.
Yeah. So first things first, VR run on stage here in Minneapolis. What kind of challenges does doing a VR run bring than other speedruns?
Yeah, so part of it is that you have to bring the entire VR headset along. You don't just plug in a console and play a game. You have to bring the whole setup. You have to set it up from scratch and then set up your room. Make sure you have enough space. You need enough space, and there's not very many spaces here with that. And then once you're done, you have to tear it all down again. So it's not as easy to actually get in the practice because there's so much overhead involved with it.
Right, yeah, because I mean, a lot of people might not know that when runners get here, they're often practicing in a couple different rooms like all the time throughout the week, and that it must be a challenge in its own right. But when you're just running at home, what kind of other things do you find that VR, like what is very different about doing a VR speedrun compared to a lot of the other runs you've done?
Part of it is that since the only thing that I can see is the VR itself, I can't really see stuff like live split or Twitch chat or other things like that. Plus, I have to set up a space in my own home, and it's not the biggest home, so finding space at home is challenging in its own right.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough. Now, you are no stranger to speedruns. You have a very wide and like deep pool of speedrun history behind you. You've done things like Quest for Glory, King's Quest, but also Shovel Knight runs, and now Superhot, completely different genres. What draws you to various games? Like, why do you run so many different types of speedruns?
I don't really know, to be honest. It's largely just I play a game and then maybe I think, hey, I liked playing this. I want to play it again. I want to play it again. I want to play it again and faster. Is there a speedrun for it? Uh-oh, nope. Well, guess I'm routing one then. So I don't know. Usually nostalgia grabs me, but usually it's just, I liked playing this. I want to play it more.
Nice. Do you find yourself doing a lot of routing and like strat finding, or are you more centered around execution and trying to push those times down?
A little bit of both. Usually when I learn a new game, I just play it for myself, and I don't bother to look up existing routes. I only look up stuff once I start hitting a wall or a plateau or something, and I'll get that time down as much as I want until I'm satisfied. Not necessarily going for world record grinds. That's not what I really like to do. I may do it, but not often.
Yeah, but still an extremely skilled runner in your own right. I've definitely seen your name up there at the tops of leaderboards several times. So for Superhot specifically, what is the big thing about this run that maybe people don't know? Because I mean, everyone knows Superhot is this like time stop kind of game. It's actually a bit more of a puzzle game than an action game. Is that what the run is like, or is it completely different?
Oh, it is completely different. So normally when you're playing Superhot, time only moves when you move.
Right. So
you usually have enough time to take in your surroundings, figure out what you're gonna do, and then you execute on whatever you're gonna do. It's kind of like doing a tool-assisted run just as a general gameplay mechanic.
Right.
But that's not what the speedrun's gonna look like, because time only moves when you move. Well, we want time to be constantly moving, so I'm gonna be constantly moving, and I'm gonna run out of breath fast.
Oh boy, yeah, that must be tiring. Oh man, and then if you are somebody who's more interested about kind of those puzzly aspects, is there a version of the run for them?
Yeah, so a lot of Superhot speedrunning centers around usage of the individual levels in the game. There's two different modes that you can do. One disc will allow you to do speedruns in real time, but there's also a disc that will allow you to do speedruns in-game time. So if the run looks intimidating on stage today and you want it to be a little slower paced, approach it more like the puzzle that the game is, you could do the in-game time speedruns.
Oh, that's really awesome. Yeah, that's super cool that you have like the option to do both within the same game. Well, unfortunately, David, we have been moving this entire interview, which means that time has continued to pass and our time here is up. But thank you so much. I did, however, want to throw things over to our good friend, Mr. Game & Shout, who's going to tell us a little bit about some of the prizes that you all can be entered to win by donating.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much, Jay Hobbs. David, good luck with the run.
As Hobbs mentioned, I am Mr. Game & Shout, and I'm going to show you some of the prizes that we have for you to win. Now, we have a block of prizes that is ending with our next game, I Want to Be the Guy. There is not a lot of time left to get in for those, so gamesdonequick.com/donate. $20 gets you in for everything in that block, $50 gets you in for our day prizes, $250 gets you in for our grand prizes. Some of the things I want to show you from the block that we've got closing with our next game. For a $10 minimum donation, from Maya Like Papaya, and yes, that's why the username looks like that, we have this Wielders of the Triforce tote bag. And I will show you the pattern here on the other side. We have the Triforce, and silhouetted against that, we have Ganon and Link and Zelda. The foil effect on here is sort of green into blue and purple. This is heat transfer vinyl. I think she did a great job on this. I love these bags. They're super cool. And also, shout outs to I Like Papaya, because that's my wife. And hey, baby, I love you. $10 minimum donation gets you in to win those. Thank you for cheering for my wife. I think she's watching at home, and that's going to make her morning. For a $15 minimum donation from Escape Key Crochet, we have this Princess Zelda Amigurumi. We had Link a little bit earlier in the week. I think he might have been looking for her in a different dungeon, but we've got her right here, and she could be in your home. $15 minimum donation gets you in to win this. Thank you again, Escape Key Crochet. For a $20 minimum donation, just coming off of Final Fantasy, it's when we need a nice birdie friend. We have a Chocobo plush, courtesy of Pincushion Cat Plushies. This is not the largest Chocobo we've had, but it's very soft. It's just a nice, sturdy little friend. I don't know if it's quite large enough to serve as a mount, but who knows? Maybe it'll grow with time. $20 donation gets you in to win this. Thank you again, Pincushion Cat Plushies. We also have some new day prizes today, the last day of the marathon. Things are moving fast. For a $50 donation now through the end of the marathon from Siebes WSB, we have a Kirby stitched blanket. I've got it up on the main stage. Hobbs and David are going to help show it off there. This is half of it. It's about 5 foot by 6 foot. It is crocheted with Kirby's abilities from Kirby Adventure. Absolutely fantastic piece, all done by hand. $50 from now through the end of the marathon gets you in to win this. So, gamesdonequick.com/donate. You can see all of the prizes that we've got available in this block and throughout the rest of the day.
All good.
You can help us out with our incentives. We're still trying to hit 2 million to get Breath of the Wild blindfolded unlocked. I know it seems like there's still time, but things move fast, so get those donations in. For now, I will send you back over to Mello for the next run. I've been Mr. Game & Shout. I'll see you a little bit later today with some more awesome stuff.
Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Game & Shout. I hope everyone's having a great day today. You know, I want to redo an intro real quick, but as you can probably tell, my voice is shot, so I'm going to need help from the live audience. Do y'all think you can help me? Yeah. Okay, here's what I need you to say. Live from Minneapolis. Don't worry. Live from Minneapolis. You're watching SGDQ. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! Thank you. I'm gonna need a lot of that today. I'm just checking real quick if we're ready for the run, so I'm gonna go ahead and read a couple donations. We have $50 from Anonymous, who says, Kirby blanket? I need it. Thank you for that. We have a $100 donation from No Comment, who says, Anonymous. We have a $1,000 donation. Thank you so much. And that's from Leonidas, what is that, 2? I can't read Roman numerals. Somebody help me with that. I want to see games by runners who can't see the games. More GDQ. And now's when the Roman numeral donations start coming in just to mess with me. From Damson Ree, we have a $55 donation. They say, here's $50 because blindfolded Zelda must be met. And the extra $5 for that Tears of the Kingdom tax. So glad my fellow chefs let me know that was due now. From Moridin, we have a $256 donation to Doctors Without Borders. Thank you so much. They say, final day of SGDQ, let's go out with a big bang. From Sprained Cape, we have a $75 donation. Thank you. They say, so many good incentives. I had to donate more. Thank you to everyone at SGDQ for putting together such an amazing event. Thank you, Sprained Cape. Yes, and if you don't remember, whenever you're donating, make sure that you apply that donation towards an incentive. We got a bunch of great incentives going on right now. Check it out on the Games Done Quick website. Pump up the volume indeed. From Edrim and Z, we have a $500 donation. And they simply say, thanks for a great SGDQ. I hope y'all have been enjoying the chef memes all week. I certainly have been. From Leafy Tome, we have a $200 donation. Thanks so much. They say, get those incentives, chef. Extend GDQ. Yes, chef. I like that. Whenever I say yes, chef, you say yes, chef. All right. I wonder if y'all can really keep up. We'll see. From Anonymous, we have a $200 donation. They say, definitely no comment. Winky face heart. From Rune San, we have a $25 donation. They say, I'm a completionist. Got to donate to see those skips. We have a $50 donation from Clem Hazard, who says, the bard is spoony, chef. Got him. We have an anonymous $200 donation with no comment. That's it, clap. Thank you so much for that. We also have an anonymous $100 donation with no comment. Please clap. Oh, this one's cool. We have an anonymous $250 donation with no comment. What a great crowd. We have a $100 donation from Reverend Gumby, who says, yes, chef. Absolutely. By the way, happy Pride Month, everyone. From Slambo, we have a $150 donation who says trans rights are human rights. And from a Walking Cane, a $250 donation. Y'all are so generous. They say, hype. I love this. From Al, the Canadian chef. They donate $10 and say, thanks GDQ, thanks MSF, thanks crowd, thanks chat, thanks runners, thanks commentators, thanks Yeti, thanks Fangamer, thanks Twitch, thanks everyone, less than 3. We have a $100 donation from Rio, and they say, yes, chef. Yes, chef. Oh yeah, let's get hype. From N8 Surly, we have a $250 donation, and they say, I want to be the guy. Whoop! Are y'all excited for I Want to Be the Guy remastered? Me too. I don't know the exact number on this, but it's probably been 9 or 10 years since we had the original I Want to Be the Guy live at a GDQ. Yeah, Logic's nodding with me on stage. This is the remastered version. You got all new tricks and skips. If you haven't seen it before, you are in for a treat. So as soon as I announce this run, I don't know when that's gonna be, I want y'all to absolutely scream. Can you do that for me? Thank you, chefs. Yes, chef. All right, that's what I'm talking about. From Uwugi Motowo, we have a $50 donation. They say donating for that amazing Kirby blanket, Pollo. From Sarah Caesar, thank you for your $50 donation to MSF. They say, let them cook eggs, chef. From Rafara, thank you for your $100 donation. They say less than 3, wishing you all the best as we reach the final runs. Less than 3. What a great soundtrack. How about this, y'all? We have a $10,000 donation from the Yeti. They simply say, hey all, Yeti here. We are so hyped for the final day of runs. We can't even think of which one we're looking forward to the most. Be sure to scoop up your official SGDQ tees and more at theyeti.com before the event ends. Every order contributes to the total donation to MSF. If you want to run at a GDQ, I think we have a video for you. I'm going to send it over to my dear friend, Adef. Take it away.
I'm joined here by Gelk, who will be running Halo 3 Legendary at this event. Gelk, how are you?
I'm doing really well. This is the first time I've ever come out to a gaming event like this, so it's been super cool meeting all the other runners, all the other Halo runners that I've never got to meet before. I've been going out and doing stuff in Minneapolis, so it's just been a great time to be here.
Nice. So, if this is your first experience as a runner at a GDQ event, how have you felt about, how has practicing been? Do you feel like you have the space to practice? Sort of how has the experience been as a runner?
Yeah, it's definitely been a great experience because the practice rooms are great. The PCs have been really good, high refresh rate monitors. So I've been able to play my game as much as I want, and I was able to get all my commentators and the host together to do a practice run. So we were able to go through and practice everything we want.
Nice. And how do you feel about your run coming up? Are you nervous? Are you excited?
A little nervous, definitely, but I'm super excited. I can't wait to showcase Halo 3 at another GDQ event because the last time it was here was SGDQ 2015.
Wow.
So the world record has dropped by over a half an hour since then. So it's going to be a super evolved experience if that's the last thing that people see.
Nice. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, Gelk. It's good to be nervous for your run. That means you're into it, and I'm looking forward to watching it.
All right. All right, everyone. That is indeed confirmed. We are actually ready. So like I said, crowd, chat, get hype because it's time for I Wanna Be the Guy remastered by Logic PQ.